Hello, everybody. I'm going to talk to you about hexagonal thinking today. So, this is what I show my students first when I'm introducing it to them. I say, name a movie. I'm Madame Sensei. I teach Spanish, French, Japanese, English language arts, and summertime I teach health to high schoolers out here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. And this idea of hexagonal thinking has been kicking around in my head for several years. I think I probably saw Berta Delgadillo talk about it at a World Language Teachers Summit. And I haven't really been able to fit it into my world language classes yet because it takes more vocabulary than my first year students have. But it's been kicking around in my head, and now that I'm teaching English now, I thought, hey, I'm going to try it, and it actually works really great. So I'm going to talk about it. So first thing you do is to introduce it to your students. Say, just name a movie, any movie, and they're going to talk about their favorite movie. And I don't know, let's just say they said Star Wars, okay? So just have them write down, I do this with them in front of the students at the board. So I'm writing it down for them the first time so they can see what's going on. So characters, okay, so I can't write with my mouse, but we'll see. So write down Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Han Solo, Princess Leia, yada yada, C-3PO, etc. Just fill this up with characters. Objects, what things do they have? Well, they have lightsabers, they have, let's call the droids objects. It's kind of slavery, right? Very Tetsuan Atomu, right? See, I can't even write with the mouse. Okay, spaceships, whatever you want to add for objects, okay? And then themes, okay? Oh, I don't know. I guess the later movies have a kind of theme of family and redemption, and I don't know. But let's just think about Star Wars. The theme is there's good versus evil, right? There's the whole hero's journey themes and stuff. Okay, so then you write all those down. And then I use Active Inspired just for things like this so that I can move things around on the screen. So let's say I wrote Luke Skywalker here. And let's say I wrote lightsaber here. Just gonna write light. Okay. And then I'm going to switch to my... Okay, so now I've made this so that I can move things around on screen in front of the students. Okay, so what you do is you start connecting things, okay? So Luke Skywalker has a lightsaber. Well, Darth Vader has a lightsaber too, so we'll connect Darth Vader over there. Obi-Wan has a lightsaber, so we'll connect Obi-Wan to here. So as you're writing things down, Luke is connected to Leia because it turns out they're brother and sister, although that wasn't the case when I was a child. I'm old enough to remember when they were 2 years apart. Okay, and Leia winds up with Han Solo, so we'll put Han Solo over here. Okay, so you basically just start connecting, and you can change your mind. Okay, oh, the lightsaber, we're going to put, well, that is connected to all, but yeah, you change things around. All right, Obi-Wan is Luke's teacher and Darth Vader's teacher, so we're going to put those two here and the lightsaber here, and then, so as you're thinking of connections, you move them around, okay? And then you have your students glue them down on the paper, all right? So we're teaching several books in English Language Arts 11 this year, and you can see here, I've kind of run out of the screen because I made my screen really big for this, but here we've got The Crucible. I'm all ready to give students some ideas, and you're not limited to what we discuss in class. The students can write down other things that they think of. They're allowed to think outside the box, and then I have them write me a page about their connections. Okay, you can see I'm all set up here for Raisin in the Sun, which we're going to do, and I'm all set up for The Great Gatsby, which we're going to do. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you a video of my students. I just started filming, and then of course it turned out I hadn't started filming, so I had to start filming again. And even so, they're all having great conversations. You can see in the video they're going to be cutting out the little hexagons. They're writing on them. They're having great discussions. At the end of the video, you'll hear a group. The whole reason I turned to this is because I'm really finding that teaching English 11 is kind of like pulling teeth. Nobody wants to read anymore. They all want to sneak out their cell phones. Nobody wants to write because they think that ChatGPT is going to be easier. And so I feel like it's my job to teach them writing is not scary. You can do it, and you can have your own voice. It'll be much better than ChatGPT. And reading, you should be reading for pleasure. There's 100 million things out there to discover in the world. And so I'm looking for more fun activities like this that really get them engaged. So yeah, definitely, as you listen to the video, know that all these students, they haven't been talking to each other all that much. They talk to me, but they don't really interact with each other. They're just kind of sitting there passively unless I do something like this. So enjoy the video, write me comments in the comments, and tell me if you know of any other activities like this. You know, like I do inductive learning and I do this, and I'm looking for more because obviously it's really resonating with the students. So thanks for watching.
But she's also surviving. So it could also be connected to like her a little bit too. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, you can. So there's just an aura around you when you do. You think so? Yes.
I'm on page. It's funny. I'm on page 211. You're on page.
I think.
Okay, Penelope, and that could also be who's missing something.
Yeah.
But she also connects to you have the boom, Athena, but Penelope.
Who should we put here?
Or
idea? Corruption.
They need each other.
No, but he has nothing to do with the photo
For myself.
I like how you're filling it in like with mortar or grout.
Okay, here, right here.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
We're supposed to glue them like in
When you're ready, well, after you've decided what order they go in and what connects to what, then you can glue them.
Like different books who are doing different books, but
Yeah, they have to connect. That's the whole point of this. And they can connect in more than one
a
way.
large relationship.
Somebody walked off with my glue, so I don't have as much. You okay, Tiffany? By yourself?
Yeah, I'm just confused.
Because they have like a little bit of conflict, but like
That's okay. You could just do it with people and themes.
Okay, so Tom and Benny connect, right?
Or you could just connect people if you want. How do they connect to each other?
And I
You can
guess
throw a couple themes in.
like, because this is the green, right? So green made the book. So there's that.
Oh, Nick's. Does Hammer connect to Tom too?
I don't really know if he's looking at
I'd say Nyx connects to Benny and Tom.
And Blick?
I mean, I guess, well, she's not really, I think we should put Benny in the center.
Wait,
Because Benny's the main character.
watch this.
Blick and Hammer, yeah, that's fair. But she also connects to Benny. So if you put Benny right
slide
here, because
Benny
Benny
down
also
here.
has a Blick, yeah.
And then Chong.
Chong is like just on Benny.
Yeah, Chong goes right there.
And then
Erosion art.
Erosion art? Bro, this can be like...
Tom, wait, no, not Tom. It's Benny and Chong. So
Yeah.
it could go right there.
I'm putting this right here because...
Okay.
And then we gotta get another theme. Oh,